Alright, ladies and germs, let's see how long it takes us to get into a dungeon as a Holy Paladin. I don't think it's going to take too long. Compared, let's say, to the Enhancement Shaman. Let's just, you know, give it a shot here. We'll look at, sure, Neltharion's Lair is good. That's probably a good one. Alright, get the timer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. There you go. 6 seconds, baby! It's almost just as fast as the Enhancement Shaman stuff, which took 6,000 seconds. Alright, so, as always is the case with these videos, I wanted to do one on a healer. I'm going to keep doing ones for Enhancement Shaman, because I think it's actually really cool just to learn each dungeon. I'm going to run you guys through a Neltharion's Lair here on the Paladin. We're going to do a full dungeon run, and I'm going to try to show you my thought process behind every decision that I'm making when I am in the middle of the dungeon from pack to pack, especially when we get to like bosses and we're prepping our healing for bosses, because healing, as many of you probably know, healing is almost entirely about preparing ahead of time for what's coming, knowing in your head that huge amounts of damage are coming, and dropping a Spirit Link totem, prepping a big cooldown like Tears Deliverance, like whatever the case might be. If you know ahead of time, you're always going to be in a better spot than if you are purely reacting to the damage that is coming through. Of course, a lot of our healing is reactive. You are, of course, trying to make sure that you heal up the damage once it comes in. But knowing that that large amount of damage is coming in the first place is really, really key to healing. Now, with that in mind, let's take a look at my talents. I am really enjoying Veneration. I've talked about this in my other Holy Paladin videos. I really, really love this talent. It's going to keep going away because we keep getting people applying to the key, so I'm sorry. Hammer of Wrath essentially heals up to 5 people for 200% of the damage it deals, which is really, really good. And then your Flash of Light, Holy Light, and Judgment criticals will reduce the cooldown of Hammer of Wrath and make it usable again on any target. This is really, really cool when we combine it with Vanguard's Momentum, which gives us another charge of Hammer of Wrath, makes it do makes it generate an additional holy power when you're in execute. So the amount of holy power that this thing generates is just really disgusting. But on top of that, the healing you get from Veneration is really, really strong. You can see it's doing almost 9% of my healing. It's up there with the big boys. It's up there with Glimmer and Beacon and Holy Prism. It's almost up there with all those spells. So this is a really good tool, in my opinion, to use to heal. So I really do like Veneration. I am going to take Blessing of Summer. I'm not taking Wings at all on the spec side. I am taking it on the class side to get that 15% damage and healing done. But we're not taking it on the class side, spec side, sorry, because I just have my priorities in other places. So if that's a confusing choice for you, then just watch the dungeon. You'll see that the healing will be just fine. Don't worry about it at all, but that is a decision that I'm making, mostly because I want to take Veneration, and I still want to make sure that I have Tears Deliverance plus my Boundless Salvation, and then Daybreak and Rising Sun. If I want to get these talents over here and get Awakening in the middle, I have to sacrifice somewhere. So Wings is where I chose to make that sacrifice for this particular build. I'm not saying this is a bad talent choice. It's a good one, but it's just not something that I need right now. So that's my build in a nutshell. Focusing a lot on Hammer of Wrath. We still, of course, have Holy Prism for the tier set bonus interaction, and we're not running Wings. And then we have our major cooldowns over here. So we're going to see how this goes once we get everybody into the key. Now, what you can do before the key starts is you can actually prep your Holy Shocks. Make sure you also have beacons. I'm going to beacon myself. Jump down at 3 in Neltharion's Lair. I have double beacon, so Beacon of Faith. Beacon before the key goes out, and then get some Holy Shocks going. It's hard to do it right now because we're swimming, but you can prep Holy Shocks and get Glimmers on everybody before the key starts. This is like especially powerful in like Freehold or Underrot. But you can see I have 4 Glimmers out right now. Make sure you get those Glimmers out. I'm going to Freedom the Bear, give him some speed. Then I'm going to put Blessing of Summer on the Feral Druid, because he's going to start pumping damage right away. Going to do a little bit of healing here. Just keep him alive. Then I'm going to pop Wings, and then I'm going to throw my Hammer of Wrath right away. Going to do a Tears Deliverance here just to get it ticking. This is where the damage comes in, hot and fast. Holy Prism. People are getting hit by that. Oh, I'm going to die. Got my trinket. We're good. Did Divine Toll there. One thing about Divine Toll that I think I've seen the really, really good Paladins will use Divine Toll offensively. Everybody was standing in the goo there when those guys died. That's okay. Not a problem. Tears Deliverance is still ticking. We want to make sure that we... oh, I'm going to die. That's my fault. That was a mistake. I just stood in that little... It doesn't matter. Again, it really doesn't matter for Holy Paladin. You can stand in all kinds of mechanics. Not a big deal. Okay, here we go. We're going to Divine Toll offensively. Don't worry about it. We have lots of healing. We're going to sack the Druid, the bear, because he just took a big dot there. Hammer of Wrath. Get Consecration down. If you want to do damage as a Holy Paladin, do Consecration as often as you can. Basically, do it on cooldown. I'm going to give myself Blessing of Winter for the healing. Now, our tank's taking a lot of damage. Tears Deliverance, once again. And I'm going to actually do Hand of Divinity here to get ready with those big holy lights. I'm going to hit him with one right now. That's going to extend Tears Deliverance. He's going to get hit with another Piercing Shards. Oh, I'm going to get... Oh, that guy died. Shoot. That DH got hit. I couldn't heal him in time. But you want to prep some big Hand of Divinity holy lights because it'll really heal up the tank when he takes that frontal. There's nothing they can do to avoid. I think actually they can avoid it. Maybe they can't. I don't know. He keeps getting hit by it. I have a Water's Beating Heart I'm going to put on him as well to further heal him so that he doesn't die. He's basically taking care of himself. It's not a big deal. Again, Tears Deliverance, our strongest cooldown, I would say, by far. And you want to make sure that you're pressing that and getting your Holy Shocks going as well. Right now, I'm going to give myself the healing buff, Blessing of Spring. We have 3 stacks of bursting. That's okay. Okay, for this fight, I'm prepping my Holy Shocks on everybody. I have 5 Glimmers out right now, okay? We want to have that. Make sure we're in melee. Aura Mastery is a really good cooldown for us. Want to make sure that we have that ready to go. I would not use it early. I would use it kind of later on. Here we go. Get a Judgment going. We're going to try and do damage right now as much as we can. So Shield of the Righteous is going. Okay, we're doing as much damage as we can. Throw my Judgment at the Skitter. Try and do as much damage to the Skitters as you can. Now, we're going to get Tears Deliverance going right now. In preparation for the next bit of damage, we're going to Blessing of Summer, the Pharaoh Druid. Here comes the damage. Divine Toll on everybody. That's going to extend my Tears Deliverance, and it's going to heal everybody up. That's our first cooldown that we're using. Tears Deliverance plus Divine Toll. Now we're back to doing damage. Okay. Keep Holy Shocking your team to extend Tears Deliverance. Very important. Okay. Here comes the next bit. Aura Mastery right now. I'm going to throw Hammer of Wrath to heal everybody. And I'm going to use Holy Prism to heal everybody. Okay? That's all we needed there. Not bad. Back to doing damage. Couple of Shield of the Righteouses. Kill this guy. Oh, he dropped a puddle. Unfortunate. Now we're going to heal our team. Holy Shock, Holy Shock. Give myself this blessing. Now, we don't have a cooldown here. We're going to use Daybreak. Ready for this? Here comes Daybreak. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're going to triple Holy Shock people. Okay? Hammer of Wrath. Hammer of Wrath. There we go. We don't really need to do anything. I'm going to hold. I'm holding my Holy Shocks right now. Daybreak lasts for another 16 seconds. So I'm going to hold it. I'm going to use one right there. But I want to hold it because we can have it ready for the next one. Here comes the next bit of damage. I'm going to Water Beating Heart that guy. Okay, triple Holy Shock into that. Into Word of Glory. Another Holy Shock. Another Holy Shock. Our Tears Deliverance is back. We're just going to press it. We don't really need to, but you see the cadence of what I'm doing here? We're just going from cooldown to cooldown. Tears Deliverance is going now. I'm going to Holy Shock people that have Tears Deliverance to extend that hot. Then when the big damage comes through here right now, Divine Toll is ready. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Divine Toll. Then we Word of Glory. Throw a Judgment. Hammer of Wrath to heal everybody. Hammer of Wrath. Hammer of Wrath. Holy Shock. Word of Glory, Holy Shock. We're just rotating through those. I'm going to hold my Holy Prism. I'm holding Holy Prism right now because I want it for this last bit of damage that's coming through. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Holy Prism, Hammer of Wrath, Holy Shock, and we're good. That's the end of the fight. We're done. Now, this section gets pretty difficult, right? Because of the Avalanche coming through, and we're melee. We need to be kind of careful. Get some damage going here. Here comes Avalanche. Okay. Gotta check damage. There goes the ward drummer. I'm gonna stun him. Okay, here comes Wings. Tears Deliverance right now. Hammer of Wrath. I'm gonna sack the tank because he's dying. Now I'm gonna start Holy Shocking. Everybody, here comes Avalanche. Oh, that was nasty, but that's okay. We're good. The bear just healed everybody for like a buttload. That's an unfortunate heal there because it's not going to show our healing, but we would have been just fine, I promise you. I'm Holy Shocking my friends. Shield of the Righteous a couple times. I've got my Holy Prism ready to go. Keep Holy Shocking your friends so that Tears Deliverance gets extended. There's Holy Prism. Hammer of Wrath to heal everybody. And then there's the Bursting. Not a problem. Just going to sack the tank. He's about to take a big dot here. The tank gets hit by this this Piercing Shards, right? A lot of damage on the tank right now, so we got to be careful about that. I'm actually going to give him Blessing of Spring. I'm going to give the tank Blessing of Spring because he can heal himself. So we're going to let him heal himself. He also takes more healing from me, so it's a pretty good trade there. So he's taking a lot of damage right now, but that's okay. He's got Blessing of Spring on him. Okay, just Holy Shocking. Trying to do a little bit of damage here. I'm going to do Blessing of Summer here. Oh, God. But I want to do it on the DH. We'll just do it on him, I guess. That's really late now. I feel really bad. I wanted to do it on the DH. I'm doing my own personal defensive right now. You'll notice I never press... oh, that guy got hit by all those. Okay, big cooldown here. Tears Deliverance. Oh, that guy's dead. Hold on. I gotta focus here. There we go. I did Daybreak there. Okay, Wings procced. I'm gonna do Divine Toll here. Save that guy's life. We're gonna do Aura Mastery. Just popping literally everything. Tank's gonna die. We're keeping him alive. Okay, we're okay. We stabilized there. Now the bursting's coming through, but that's okay. Okay, we kind of stabilized. That was good. That was rough, though. Honestly, these packs are pretty hard. This is some of the hardest trash probably in the whole dungeon. I'm going to hit him with a Holy Prism. Remember, you can always target just one person with Holy Prism if you want to, which can be really, really helpful. It can really Giga Heal somebody. So if you need to like Giga Heal the tank, you can do that. Piercing Shards again. Will it ever stop? No. You can see my damage there was okay. Most of it's Consecration, Blessing of Summer, right? So again, back to my damage point. Consecration is your biggest source of damage. Get it on the ground. I'm going to stun one of these guys. This is really dangerous. Daybreak plus Divine Toll. Tears Deliverance now. I'm waiting for the damage to come through. Holy Prism to heal everybody. Okay. There's my last Daybreak proc. Okay, the Druid's getting wrecked. The Pharaoh Druid's getting wrecked right now. There's our healing, right? 104k. Tears Deliverance is rolling. We're just basically healing people. Whenever you have a chance to throw Hammer of Wrath, throw it. If you're running my build, because I'm going to sack the DH because you get extra healing. We're going to do Holy Prism again. Going to pop my own defensive. Word of Glory, that guy. Water Beating Heart, Hand of Divinity on myself, on the Druid, and we got through it. Just use all your cooldowns. Just keep rotating through them. That's what you need to do as a Holy Pally. It'll serve you well. Here we go. Try and do as much damage as you can at the beginning, right? There's not a lot of damage going out here. I'm going to save my Divine Toll for when he spawns his ads. And then the other thing you need to do is spread away from your allies. Don't be near your allies. Here comes Bellow of the Deep. We're going to press Tears Deliverance right now. And I'm going to press Wings. Here's my Divine Toll. Doing damage as much as I can. And the Tears Deliverance is going to heal people, basically. Oh, somebody died. I'm going to get him up. Okay, back to doing damage. It's all good. This guy's a little frustrated, but that's okay. Bellow of the Deep once again. Now I'm going to do Holy Prism on myself so that it radiates damage to those pillars. Going to give myself this blessing. Going to give him that. Let's just do Hand of Divinity. I'm not looking at the things. Unfortunately, I didn't see them because I'm busy healing. Don't worry about it if you're healing. That moment right there, you need to be healing. So let the other guys check on where the pillar location's going to be. Lots of damage coming through here. You can pop Aura Mastery here. I'm going to do that just to keep everybody alive. We're going to Holy Prism, Hammer of Wrath, Hammer of Wrath. That heals people as well. Keep everybody going. Now, watch our positioning here. Get away from everybody else, especially that Druid. We can just back up here. It's okay. It's okay to lose a little bit of damage. You don't want to kill anybody with those claws. Holy Prism there. Shield of the Righteous. Crusader Strike, Shield of the Righteous. Okay. Keep that going. Damage, damage, damage. Keep Consecration down always. That's your main source of damage. Here comes AoE. Tears Deliverance. Rocks are going to start falling. Divine Toll. Just for damage. Poor Druid died again. He's having a rough go. Sacking the tank. Wings. Doing damage. Doing damage. We're going to keep Holy Shocking our friends to keep Tears Deliverance rolling. Always want to do that. I was going to say earlier, you notice I don't press Light of Dawn basically ever. That's because I am really invested in my double beacon of Faith and Beacon of Light. So when I press Word of Glory, it's a lot more upfront healing, and a lot more of that healing is going to go into those beacons. That's generally my thought process on it. And in Mythic Plus, you almost always need a lot more like triage type healing. You don't need so much to worry about big AoE healing. You're worried about triage healing, big heals on people so that they don't die. We're just focusing the boss here. Damage is going to start coming out. I'm going to do Water Beating Heart on myself. That's just a healing trinket. Going to sack the tank again. Give him a Prism. And we just kill him. And we're good. Okay, this is really bad for the tank. We're going to sack the tank right away. Tanks will die right here. Make sure you sack the tank. Most important thing you can do on this pull. Pop your own defensive as well so you don't die. These things will wreck tanks. These friggin' crocodiles. So make sure you keep him up. I wouldn't blow any like real cooldowns here. I would just do like maybe a Holy Prism if you need to, and then just sack the tank. Really important. Here I'm going to do Light of Dawn because we're all dying to the ticking damage from bursting, but that's the only time I really use it, to be honest. He's double pulling here. This is pretty big. So Tears Deliverance right now while we have time. Okay, it's going. He wants Lust. We're going to do this. I'm going to pop Daybreak right now. People are dying. Very important that we're on top of that. We have Divine Toll. We're going to use Divine Toll offensively. Divine Toll offensively to get our damage going a little bit. Going to do Blessing of Autumn. A little bit more damage. That was good. Everybody did big damage there. And we did damage because we had Blessing of Summer rolling. I hit Light of Dawn by accident. I'm sorry. Mistake! Don't hit Light of Dawn! Okay. Consecration down. Stone Shatter is a frontal. Watch out for that Stone Shatter. Gonna give myself mana. Gonna heal that guy. We're gonna do the Blinding Light back here. I forgot I have Blinding Light. That's my bad. I should have done that earlier. More damage. Oh, that was a frontal. He shouldn't have released. That's okay. The tank needs to be careful where they're steering this guy. Look at right now. I don't know where he's going with this guy. This is really, really bad. The tank needs to be really careful where he's aiming that guy because it'll kill everybody. I don't want to pop any cooldowns here because the boss fight's coming up. So we're just kind of doing regular stuff, regular schmegular. I'm going to drink while we're waiting for the guy to come back. Okay. This boss fight can be really tricky for some people. Going to put Blessing of Spring on myself. We're going to do Tears Deliverance in a minute. I'm popping wings right now. Tears Deliverance right now. Okay. Now, here we go. Heal. Heal. Keep healing. Holy Shock your team. Kill these guys. Keep Holy Shocking your team. Hammer of Wrath. Judgment. This guy really needs to die. Holy Shock my team. Gonna sack this guy. Gonna do Daybreak here. Big cooldown. First cooldown that we're using. Okay. Hammer of Wrath in wings. It'll heal people. I'm holding on to my Holy Shocks. Don't waste these Holy Shocks. Okay, now I'm gonna use them. Triple Holy Shock. Word of Glory. Triple Holy Shock. Word of Glory. Okay. We're away from the boss a little bit. It's okay. Summer is up. Give it to the Druid. I don't know who's doing the most damage. Looks like he's doing the most damage. Keep healing people. Water's Beating Heart. We're going to put that on him. I need to back up a little bit. Don't get hit in melee. Once he's away, you're going to get hit in melee if the tank doesn't come back. Just going to lay on hands that guy. The melee need to get away from the boss. It's really important. Divine Toll right now. And my Prism, sorry. Ads are up. Need to kill them. Do a little bit of damage. Whatever damage you can do. Okay, now we're healing again. Hand of Divinity. A little bit late on that one. But big heals. There we go. I should have popped that earlier. That's a mistake, honestly. And I should have popped it within Tears Deliverance, but we needed help there. Okay, here we go. Tears Deliverance. We're kind of good to go now because we got Tears Deliverance rolling. We'll be fine. Gonna Autumn myself. Tank mechanic once again. Once this tank mechanic is over with, we need to run away from the boss. Keep Holy Shocking your team to keep refreshing Tears Deliverance. Run away from the boss right now. We're going to save our wings. We don't need wings. We want wings on the next pack. I know that's a little bit greedy, but that's what we want. That was a little bit greedy at the end there. Just pop wings if you want to, but I'm saving because this is Fortified week, right? So remember that it's really, really dangerous potentially on the next pack. Here's a free wings proc. Give myself some mana. Watch out for the frontal here. Oh, he's pulling both. This is not okay. I do not approve of this at all. This is the most dangerous pull ever. Aura Mastery right now. Just going to sack somebody. I might not have had my beacon up. I apologize if that's true. Tears Deliverance. Daybreak. Okay, here we go. Be very careful with these Daybreaks. With these Holy Shocks. Don't waste them. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. That was Hand of Divinity into a huge Holy Light. That's the only time I use Holy Light, by the way. Hammer of Wrath for healing. Prism. Now we're out of cooldowns, so this is very dangerous. He's just going to keep pulling. We have Divine Toll. Get ready with that. We'll stun this guy. Divine Toll right now. Holy Prism. Use my defensive. We're not doing any extra damage right now. We're just healing. Hammer of Wrath to heal. Second Hammer of Wrath. Sack that guy. Wings is up. Hammer of Wrath. Prism. Hammer of Wrath. Heal. Heal myself. I know I'm out of melee range. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes you just have to focus really hard on healing. Okay. And then when you do this last one, we actually have cooldowns this time, which is nice. Well, Blessing of Summer, the Druid. Pop wings right away. Tears Deliverance into Prism. Stunning this guy in a second. There we go. Oh, he's immune. Get ready with Divine Toll. If we need it, popping my own defensive. Okay, we're good. We're actually good. We're going to do a little... Oh, never mind. Right as I say that, he does Giga Damn to everybody. Get ready with our Hammer of Wraths here. He's getting into execute. There's one. Last Hammer of Wrath into a heal, and we're good. We're kind of low on time, I guess, so they wanna get moving. Gonna Daybreak right off the start. I'm just Daybreaking right now just to catch up. There's wings. We're gonna hold. Okay, he messed that up. I'm actually doing damage. Okay, right now I'm healing. Hammer of Wrath. You want to kill this thing? Another Hammer of Wrath. 2 Hammer of Wraths. I'm going to get mana back in a second. This is really important that you do damage here. I don't think we're going to time this. Get my mana back here. I'm not going to pop Tears Deliverance right now because there's no need. We're going into a long phase here where he's gonna run over to the wherever he's made. There we go. This is a better position here. He does Molten Crash, then we have to get behind the barrier. Right now. Everybody's safe. Now, we're going to do Tears Deliverance right now. We're doing Tears Deliverance. Boom. Ready to go. Okay, I got wings. We're taking ticking damage now. A lot more ticking damage. That druid should have died. I think we saved his life. Second Magma Sculptor is not looking that good. I'm going to give myself a healing buff. We're going to pop Aura Mastery right now so that we don't die to this ticking from the walking Burning Man. Watch our feet here. Divine Toll. Try to get as much damage into this thing as I can. That's good. He's dead. Okay. Landslide. We got to watch out for the tank frontal. Are we missing? Oh, there we go. I was like, where's our wall? We need a wall. Okay. More damage. Heal everybody. Consecration's down. We have no Tears Deliverance. We're going to give Summer to the... We're going to do Water Beating Heart. Summer goes to the Druid. Everybody's taking a lot of damage now. Okay, there's Prism. I pop my own defensive. Hammer of Wrath. Triple Holy Shock. Damage. Hammer of Wrath. I don't know what we do here if we just focus down. Divine Toll. I'm bubbling myself just to stay alive. Tears Deliverance. Hammer of Wrath. Prism. We're just killing Dargrul. That's what we're doing. Oh, they nuked him down anyway. Okay, we got it. There we go. That's the fight. Woo! That's the dungeon. So here's our damage overall. Again, Consecration, guys. Consecration. With this build, Hammer of Wrath also does a lot of damage because I'm throwing it all the time. But Consecration is key. It's really, really important. Okay? Very, very important for your damage. Blessing of Summer is good too. Consecration is number 1. If you don't want to do a lot of damage, don't worry about it. Just press Consecration. That's your main button, okay? In terms of healing, we are looking at, again, Holy Shock, Tears Deliverance. There's your Word of Glory, Glimmer Beacon. There's our Veneration. That's my Hammer of Wrath healing. Almost 10% of our healing, guys. Really, really good. There's Prism. It's all really good right there. So that is a huge amount of our healing is, I think, coming from that Hammer of Wrath. Judgment, of course, really, really good as well. But this is how it kind of works. Again, just running through the cooldowns really quickly. Let me pour it out of here first. You have so many big cooldowns that you can just cycle through. If you're wondering about kind of the mindset of how to play Holy Paladin, you are just cycling through cooldowns, one after the other. You have a whole bunch of low cooldown abilities that are really, really strong, okay? You're just comboing them together. Tears Deliverance, number 1. You're kind of layering that over the top. Make sure to Holy Shock your friends. Divine Toll, 1 minute cooldown. You can Holy Shock your friends or enemies. I would suggest using this offensively as much as you can. I didn't use this enough offensively, but I should have. Okay? That's a good combo. Holy Prism does so much healing. If you fire it on an enemy first, it bounces away, does lots of damage. You have Aura Mastery to give everybody damage reduction. You have Daybreak as a massive cooldown, not only to get your mana back, but to give you those triple Holy Shocks, which are going to double dip on the Glimmers and then double dip on your beacons. It's a really incredible cooldown. Then you have Hand of Divinity, giving you massive Holy Lights, which will also double dip into your beacons, of course, and which will extend Tears Deliverance. So you just have a million cooldowns to work with, and if you're running the Veneration build like I am, then you're also going to have Hammer of Wrath as an additional cooldown, so to speak, in order to do tons of healing for you. So that's Holy Paladin in a nutshell in a plus 21 Neltharion's Lair. I hope that helps you guys a little bit understand how to heal with this spec a little bit better. And again, let me know what you think in those comments down below. I would love to hear from you all. Let me know your experience right now of healing, because a lot of people are hating on healing right now, and I think it's actually in a pretty good place. So let me know what you think in those comments down below. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one.